Hey, Jim, Oceana here with G3 Agency. Here's that video that I promised to send over to you about how to get your website in front of the people searching on Google for your business, or for your service, I should say. Um, so basically, the first thing I want to say is well done on the design. It really is a nice little website. I mean, it doesn't look super modern, but honestly, Google does not care about that. This is a clean and well-designed website. This right here, having your phone number right here, right, real big and right at the top, perfect. The only thing I would change is I would make this a click to call link so that when people are on their phone, which more than half of your visitors will be, they can just click on it and call you right up. Okay, so the next thing is the amount of web content on your site. You're already off to a really good start. You have more words on your home page, honestly, than a lot of people do. But you are probably going to want to increase this depending on the amount of words on your competitors' pages, because you do want to just do better than them. They have lots of words. You want even more words. That's just a very simple but very true way that Google operates. It likes lots of words because that must mean that you are the expert, right? Okay, so and then finally, the last thing I'm going to show you on the home page here is if I right click on this image and I click Save Image As, I can see that this image was saved as 60.jpg. That's not very helpful. It's a missed opportunity. So what you're going to want to do is actually resave these images as certain specific key phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they are looking for your services and they're in your service area. And I'll show you what those words are as well as what tool I used to find out what they were. But first, this is the tool I was talking about. This is a tool that I use to do my keyword research. I also use it to get an in-depth look into how a website's performing. So this here, this UR score and DR score, the UR is how trustworthy this exact page is according to Google. And in this case, it's your home page because that's the page that I put in. And then the DR score is how trusted Google thinks your entire website is. And so this is quite an imbalance here. You see it's less than 2 on your DR and 9 on your UR. This tells me that Google sees your homepage as much more trustworthy than the rest of your page, your website. And this is going to cause your results not to be quite as fantastic as they could be, because Google would rather show a well-rounded website. Now, this is not a difficult fix. This is actually quite an easy fix. It's just about adding more referring domains to the other parts of your website besides your home page. So in case you don't know what backlinks and referring domains are, I'll give you the quick and dirty. Backlink is any link that goes from another website back to your website. And then a referring domain is any website that has at least one of those links on it. So I can actually see what referring domains you have. So let's see what, so there's a link to your site. There's actually 8 different links to your website coming from 123local.com. This is a decent one. It's got 33 DR. That's perfectly fine. easylocal.com, really good one. It's got 77 DR. So this, again, just to remind you, DR is how trusted the entire website is. So this is a very well-trusted website pointing to your site, and that's going to give you popularity. But most of these, oh, be careful of these ones, by the way. These kind of really, these are very low quality looking links to me. They've got very low DR scores, and they're oddly long and kind of gibberishy. It would be the word I'm looking for. So be careful going out and getting these kinds of backlinks. You don't want a lot of these. A few of them are fine. They're going to happen. But you just want to be careful as you go out and you get more backlinks that they're of higher quality like that. Okay, so let's move on to the keywords because I'm sure you're curious about what keywords to use. So, all right, so I basically cross-referenced the word carpet with anything that had to do with Aurora, Colorado, and this is what I got. So, first of all, oh, hold on, give me one second. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to see if adding Aurora, Colorado spelled out would actually increase the amount of searches here, and it did, but only by like 10. Okay, so basically what I'm looking at, what we're looking at right now, is a list of the different ways that people look for carpet cleaning by typing into Google. So one person might spell it carpet cleaning in Aurora, Colorado. Another person might leave the word in out. And that Google sees that as two different searches. So there are 90 people searching every month on average for carpet cleaning in Aurora, Colorado, and they're saying it exactly like that. But then there's another 50 people searching for that same service in that same area, but they're searching a little bit differently. And you can see how it kind of adds up here. Lots of people looking for your services. And then this is the most exciting part right here. KD stands for keyword difficulty. It's basically a from 0 to 100, how difficult would it be to get to the first page of Google? And a score like 5 is what we call low-hanging fruit. This would be fairly quick and easy to get to the first page. This is good numbers. So this is why I contacted you and why I thought this would be a good opportunity. So now that we've identified these words that we want to show up for, what do we do to get in front of people who are looking for us? So we're going to take this first one as an example, and I'll run you through what I would do for each of these that I want to show up for. So I'll take carpet cleaning in Aurora, Colorado, put it into Google, and this is what we get. So the first part right here, this is the map pack. How you get up into the map pack is you want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date and accurate. Specifically, you want to make sure that your name, address, and phone number are spelled correctly, because then you're going to take that same information and list it on different directories. And every time that you list your information on a directory, it's known as a citation. And that citation is going to basically push your listing up the map results, and by proving to Google that you really do serve that area. That's going to help your credibility, and that's going to push you up in the results. If you end up in the top 3, then you end up on the first page. So that's really cool. Lots of people going to your website and giving you calls. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, so then the next spot you want to end up is down here. This is the organic results. This one right here will actually get the most clicks of any of the links on this page. And what we can do is actually look at their site and go, okay, what is it that they're doing right? Why is it they're sitting at this first page and we're not? So I'm kind of going up and down looking for content. It looks like they have a decent amount of content here. They also have they are also taking advantage of this. So you can see Denver Pros Window Cleaning, Aurora, Colorado. Although this one's about window cleaning, you can see how they're putting these keywords, oh my gosh, the keywords into their photos like that. So they are doing that, so you're definitely going to want to do that as well in order to sort of keep up with them and do as well as they do. And then over here, I put them also into Ahrefs, the same tool I use to check out your scores. And I see they've got a UR of 28, DR of 22. That's a little closer to balanced, and it's a pretty decent score. And then we can see the referring domains. We can actually take a look at what referring domains they have, and they've actually got some of these zeros as well. They've got a lot of these zeros. But they do have quite a few that are higher quality. But you don't need to outdo them in the amount of backlinks if you can outdo them in the quality of backlinks. So, okay, so that's it for me. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that it was clear. And I also hope that you have a wonderful week. I'll look forward to talking to you and getting your feedback on this video. Thank you.